Hello and welcome back again. My name is NSA Steven, and today, welcome to the amazingness, which is patch rundown. So today, we are covering the pre-season or patch 2.2, which is interesting. So patch 2.2 is the patch that's all about the pre-season, got all the assassin stuff in it, and overall, it's actually pretty darn cool. So, this video is going to be split up into many parts because it's the pre-season, there are a lot of changes coming. So, to go with those loads of changes, I don't want to be sitting here for half an hour to an hour talking in one video. So instead, I'll rather just split it up into smaller videos talking about each of the different aspects. So, as always, which I start off with is the skins. That is what's going to be covered in this video, and the next video will probably be all about the new champions. Well, the main 4 champions, and then I'll probably do another separate one for the smaller ones. I don't know how that's going to work yet, but just sit around and wait for that. So, today, the skins. So, starting off the skin roster rundown, we have Victorious Maokai. Victorious Maokai is actually the new skin that will be given out to people who earned gold or higher. So if you ended up in gold, platinum, diamond, or masters or challenger, you will now be receiving the amazingness, which is Victorious Maokai. If you didn't get gold, then I'm sorry, but you will not be able to get this skin, which is a bit of a shame. But overall, this skin does look quite nice. Personally, I'm not a fan of it. I've never really been a fan of the Victorious skins. I don't like the colour scheme of them, personally. But that's just me. But whatever, it's still pretty darn cool. And it's going to be going with the next set of skins, because there's 2 special sets that'll be released in this patch. Starting off, the medieval type set, following on the likes of Brom and Rise. The starting one is for Bard, which is called Bard. So this skin basically makes Bard a Bard. Yeah, it's kind of that simple, really. So yeah, Bard is now a Bard. He's Bard. I've said Bard too many times. Next up, we have Jace Brighthammer. This skin actually looks pretty darn cool, and I love his hammer. His hammer looks absolutely amazing. It's got the very light theme going on, like very hero, which is quite nice. And that can also be said about the new Sujani skin, which again looks really darn cool. So this Sujani skin is actually called Sujani Dawn Chaser. So as you can see, these skins are the follow-on from Rise and Bard, and they are the next 3 that will be added in. And just like those, the Rise and the Brom skin, these will also be a 750 RP price, which is pretty nice. These skins are really nicely done for that price, really. But that's not it. This skin line is now receiving its first non-750, I guess. And that one is for the amazingness Karthus. This is called Karthus Lichbane. So it's basically like a Lichbane, where he's like a very dark, summony type person. Well, now that's on Karthus, and it fits Karthus really bloody well, as he is a Lichbane anyway. So with this skin is actually not a 750, this skin is actually going to be a 975. So as I said earlier, it's the first skin in this set to actually be more expensive than a 750. And overall, this skin is actually, in my personal opinion, one of the best Karthus skins. And also, on top of that, it's also kind of the first Karthus skin to actually change its particles. A majority of Karthus' skins do not change particles. They keep the same particles, meaning this one is actually going to be one of the most unique Karthus skins until he receives his next one, if that's not 750, of course. So, there you go. If you enjoy playing your Karthus, then enjoy his new skin. But that's not all. We now have a new set on our hands, which is going to be called the World Breaker. So starting off, we have the first two in this set, which is World Breaker Nasus and World Breaker Hecarim, which is darn cool. So it basically takes on this like Mayan theming with loads of jade and I think like amber and all these different types of materials, and it does look really cool. I love these skin lines, and again, they are only 750, which is fucking amazing. I really love just the quality difference now in Riot's skins, and some of the 750s are even light years better than some of the 975s, 1350s. It's just the particles that are just absent, but that's not much problem when the skin itself looks absolutely amazing. So there you go. The next set we have is also a World Breaker set, and it's actually for the Nautilus and Trundle. So yay, they are getting their skins, which they haven't received some in a very long time. And again, these two are also priced at 750, so you can see there's a huge amount of 750s into this patch. The only non-750 skins being the Victorious Maokai and the Karthus Lightbringer. No, not Lightbringer, Lightbane. So, quite neat, interesting patch. So there's a lot of skins. Now, this one is a little bit unique in terms of the Nautilus one, because there is actually a few particle changes on his, I believe it's his W, has, instead of having little anchors or like the shield that Nautilus normally has floating around him, instead he actually has an updated particle on that shield to match the skin, which is absolutely cool. I do love they do that now. They change those little bits of details to make sure they match the skin at least, so they don't look complete out. You can see that with a lot of 750 weapons, such as the Sivir one, where instead of throwing out a base boomerang, she throws out an updated particle of a new boomerang. That's just so it doesn't look really stupid and out of place, so it keeps it in line with the good old skins. So that is the new skins, but we're not done yet. There are some chromas coming in this patch, starting off with Poppy. So with Poppy, there are 6 chromas, which actually looks pretty darn cool. You have Rose, Quartz, Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire, Amethyst, and Obsidian. These skins look pretty darn cool. Now, they're not much different from the base, obviously, they are just chromas. However, they do own 2 special chromas, which is actually the Obsidian chroma and the Ruby, I believe it is. No, it's the Emerald, where they have a little bit of an extra change to them, which is actually just a little bit of phase paint on the character. Not much else. So, yeah, there you go. Some pretty darn nice, cool chromas. Pick them up if you want to. Obviously, they will be going off the pricing of $290 each, or you can buy them as a bundle, which I can't remember off the top of my head. But you can get them, I believe it's like 1,300 or something like that. So, just go check out in the store. They'll be there. Have a look-see. Next up, we have Brom, which is Dragon Slayer Brom. Now, these chromas, just like the Battle Regalia Poppy ones, are just, you know, chromas, obviously. So they don't change too much, and this one doesn't actually change a huge amount. There isn't like any big on extra detail changes in this one. They're just more like really interesting colours to go with the Brom skin. So, and the colours that will be added are Cat's Eye, Emerald, Obsidian, Pearl, Sandstone, and Amethyst, which looks actually pretty darn cool. So, if you are a Dragon Slayer Brom fan, and some of these colours catch your eye and you might want to buy them, then go check out in the store. Again, they are $260 each, or you can get them in the bundle, which again I can't remember the pricing of, but they are in the shop right now, so go check them out if you want them. And that is actually all of the skins today. So I'll be back probably tomorrow with all the champion updates, but until then everyone, hope you've all enjoyed today's video, and remember to do all the other YouTubey stuff, and I'll see you all in the next one. Till then everyone, peace out.